Oh, we gotta strop that bad boy. Yay, yay. Kelly, what is up? Sorry, guys. Just got out of a track meet. Looking a little crazy right now. Just got done coaching. Now I'm stropping. Going to shower. Be back in a few. I'd say TMI, but it's not. Oh, let's see here. Strop away, Mr. Stroppy. Ooh, I should probably get out some of the stuff that I got in this week. Okay, we got that, that, that. Oh, what did I get in? Felt like there was something else. Canafs. Yeah, Marco, how's it going? How's it going? Anything new down your way? Let me see here. Stropping is therapeutic. That's the statement for tonight. Kelly. Marco, you ready to go on or nah? Or nah? Yeah or no? Maybe I could put this in screen so you can see what I'm doing. Here we go. Get over there. You guys, what did you carry today? Let me know what you carried. Hello, Darkwater. Hello, Brown Sugar. How you doing, my dear? Good to see you. Brown Sugar, if I ever make it to the big city, you gonna take me around over there? Show me what's up? What's up, Southern Cali? EDC2. What did you carry today? There will be no class tomorrow. Yes, I will. Awesome. That sounds like a riot. Brown Sugar, did you have you ever gone to the New York Custom Knife Show? What up, Rebel Rouser? Good to see you. Carried my Monterey Bay knives. Rosalinda flat scale. Nice. I just skiffed one of my MBKs yesterday. Actually, I skiffed the Futura. Not that it needed skiffs; it was already ridiculously good action. But look at that! Look at this is silly. Look at it was New Jersey. That's awesome. Oh, I better make sure you put your comments on live chat. And oh man, this is just so good. So good. MBK and Sanford Rock. That's right. Mr. Sanford. And then I was also messing with this. And man, I really wish I could have got the ivory. Was it the Westinghouse micarta scales for this? That would be so rocking. But I didn't. I love carbon fiber regardless. But yeah, the Westinghouse micarta would have been legit. Yeah, old Sanford. That's a good dude right there. Sanford, you need to check your messages more. You used to call me on a cell phone. Now you don't check my Instagram messages. I'm a really bad singer. Oh man, let's drop a lot, baby. I just did a scale replacement on this Demco today, and these are some. I got it in raw machined finish, which I really wanted, but now I don't like that the lock bar is a different color, so I will Zerblast this, tone it down just a little bit, but it's still going to be nice and bright. But man, it looks good. My wife said it looked like a gas station knife because it's so bright. I told her blasphemy. How could we do that? What's the last knife you had in your hand before the Demco? This one is the Monterey Bay Knives Mini Old Guard. To me, one of the best knives MBK has ever created. And I know that upsets people because the sea otter, right? But I think as a daily carry, I like the Mini Old Guard better than the sea otter. So here we are. But yeah, I don't know. They're so good, right? Like you can't beat them. Oh, Rebel Rouser says today's carry: Chris Reeve, Large Sabenza, Rosecraft, Baron Fork, Jack Blue Denim, and Kaiser Whiskey Jack 10V. The new Honey Badger looks so great. Oh yeah, I know. That's what I was trying to message Sanford about to see when that bad boy's dropping. But and then I have the cane here, so got a lot of MBK in the house for the time being. But Southern Cali, if you're interested in a Monterey Bay Knives cane, I'm selling this one right now for 240. And this is as brand new can get. It is a Monterey Bay Knives custom S90V cane. 240 doll hairs, that is, not doleras, it's doll hairs. Mm, mm, yummy. But yeah, you can't beat these. They're just super cool. And I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was Big Red and War Room who talked me into getting some Monterey Bay knives, but I'm glad I did. Oh, I can get the fourth one in here. Oh, oh, let's do it. Oh, so close. So close. Look at that. That's dangerous. This is so dangerous. So, yeah, shameless sales plug. It's a heck of a deal for a Monterey for an MBK cane. If anybody's interested, 240. That's half price from brand new. So, and then this one is a custom one of one from Monterey Bay Knives for dark water. Love it. Love that pattern. It even matches up. Look at that. Hidden pocket clip. Okay, put that away. Oh, that's the other new one that I just got. That's right. I knew there was another one that just came in. I want to put my MBKs because why not, right? Here we are. All right, yeah. Anybody else? What'd you carry today? Brown sugar, what'd you carry today? Marco's ignoring me. He's going through all the lives right now. Actually, here's a random question. What is your go-to carry brand? Like you wake up, it's Tuesday morning, I'm grabbing blank. Just curious. Just curious. Because some people have their own brands, right? Like their favorite brands. Wait, did I see Jim Cox in here? Marco. Sup, Reb. Sup, Rebel Rouser. Speaking of Rebel Rouser, maybe I should showcase some of Rebel Rouser stuff. These have really long edges, don't they? What? Stacy Bolster Blades, you messaged me, but I'm scared to click on it because um, it'll lose the sound. What up, Robo? Good to see you. Come on, sharpen. Sharpen, polish. Just trying for the tip right now. Yeah, no biggie. Did I miss something, Stacy, or did I? Am I good? Water. Have you watched my first video yet? No. Now you're trying to call me out. I did see you post it. I will watch it. I promise. I promise. I promise. I think I saw it in one of the forums. It might have been Sharp Art or no, it was the Syndicate Lounge. So, hey ho, neighbor. There's Jim Cox right there. Jim Cox. Well, clearly I decided to go with the Demco scales. The Demco scales. The rock scale design. And I ordered them in the raw machine finish. So it's super bright. I'm going to tone it down just a hair, but these are a good base for. Oh, you posted it in all the groups? Okay. Well, I've tried to be on a lot, but I can't. I've been really busy. So, and we had one of our, never mind. I better not say that on, we just had an unfortunate accident today. So it's been kind of a busy day. And then I just got out of a track meet right now. So I'm a little bit later than normal. No formal carry. I'm almost always reaching for my quiet carry, drift LCT or the Rosie. Someday I'll get a Rosie. I don't have an LCT, but I have a V1 uh, drift, and I absolutely love this thing. I will get a drift contour, drift C at some point, but I definitely love this. Yeah, definitely prayers. We had a gentleman pass away this morning, and I'm just not gonna say where, why, or how, but it was definitely natural causes. But just when it's in front of other people, it's not great, right? So, what up, Lisa? Good to see you. What up, Shugs? Hey, Sugar. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. So, yeah, I definitely like this. The old Vanix. Yep. I need more quiet carry. I need more quiet carry in my life. Here we go. Southern Cali EDC2. Do I know who this is? Southern Cali. I'm sorry if I'm drawing a blank. If you've been in here before, unless it was a name change, then my sincerest apologies. But Lisa Wiener, good to see you. Got the Kunwu Compact Verta in yesterday, and it's a little chunky, but it's super cool. And Rebel Rouser, you can probably understand why I bought this because it's literally the spitting image of this, just in a straighter fashion, right? So same color combo, black on black with the Timascus pivots. No, I'm just saying condolences based on what you just told. No, I understand that. I just couldn't remember if you had been in the chat here before. So I got the full size, same color. Yeah, I mean, for me, this is perfect. Like it fits my hand right to the end. And then if I need to move up, clearly I can. Yeah, this is super cool. No, I'm new. Yeah, well, welcome, Southern Cali. That's awesome. I try to get down to SoCal at least once a year with the Navy, but that never seems to work out like I want it to. Last time I went there, I didn't even get to do any side quests, so it was unfortunate. I have the compact coming in Stonewash. I might order another one, but I really wanted a carbon fiber. So did not know they were LMAX. I thought they were VanX. And so I was a little bummed about that. I think this one's VanX. But LMAX it is, and at least it's DLC'd, but it's got a really good action. You can flick off the studs, the thumb hole, and the fuller. So that was fuller from the backside. You recommend putting skiffs in the Excalibur. I put them in my original, and it was insane how much better it got. Okay. You cut food with DLC or no? If I wash it first, yeah, I'll definitely cut it. Um, I'd have more of issue with like paint or PVD, but with DLC being so dang hard and resilient, I guess if I was going to stick it in meat and leave it there for a while, maybe that would be an issue, but I don't think I'd have any reservations doing it. Um, I would much rather cut with something like this beautiful stone wash from the Hinder over like the battle wash because that acid, but clearly it's probably been washed. How's the weight? I like the original, but it's a little heavy. This is a lot heavier than I thought. It's a half ounce heavier than the Compadre. And it just doesn't seem like I mean, I do know why. There's a full length metal liner that's not hollowed, but it just seems like they could have lightened it a little bit, but maybe MC wanted to work out with this. So compared to what we eat without knowing anyways, absolutely. Yeah, I don't think PBD is, but some of those stuff you literally, you look at like a stone washed finish like this, and it's introduced like micro pores or like little not cracks, but little chinks in the paint, and that's what I would worry about because then you have like it's not a solid finish. It's not. It's been compromised. We'll say. So I better drink some of this coffee here before it gets cold. Come on. But Lisa, yeah, this is gorgeous. Hate to hand it to him, but this is. I never held the Excalibur. I heard it was huge. This is perfect for me. This is a good daily knife. So he did good, but I think Kunwu did the most of it. So I'm super pumped about this little hinder right here. I think it's pretty. So I got my first two hinders in this last week, and I really like them. I like it a lot. Finally, to have an Eclipse. I had a ZT0392, and it's actually more than I paid for this. I definitely like the Hinderer better than the 0392. The Diavolo in DLC. Okay. How big is the blade on the Diablo? I didn't even look it up. You and me both. Full of a lot of crap that is not good for us. Yep. So this one I have a titanium scale coming for. This would be something that I would carry in uniform for sure. And then this one, a gentleman gave me, like literally gave me a new Hinder OD green scale. So that's pretty dope because Hinder is very proud of their stuff, and they don't give it away by any means. And then I got this little Miguron Norsa, and I finally was able to find one. And it's a nice $20 knife though. 3.5 inch blade. Okay. So yeah, this is for sure PVD. And then I got this in, I think right before live last week, and then I got the scales in today. So, and it is Vanex. All right. I really like my hinderers too. I'm just used to, the other hinderer variants that I have. Um, the 0393, which is the brother of this. Uh, this one's the skinny, so it definitely is a lot skinnier than the ZT version, but yeah, definitely cool. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to draw um the members only giveaway tonight. So I also have the 0550 Hinderer ZT. Thank you, Jimmy Slash, my man. Helps when you don't have your finger on the lock bar. And then the 0562 CF. This has been through heck and back with me. Yeah, the skinny definitely is easy to carry. But I'm super pumped to get the tie scale because I am looking forward to redoing it. And I know that's probably blasphemy for a lot of Hinderer owners, but I'm going to do my own custom anno on it just to upset the crown. What am I hitting here? You. There we go. Yeah, so I'm not sure. It's got the bronze heart or bronze scales on there right now. And then the new scale that's coming is battle green. So I'll strip them and then do something super fun with them. Looking forward to that. Now, I just saw the Hinderer. It's not the skinny, but it was the swedged spear point, and I really like that blade. So I will definitely be happy to get one of those when I can get my hands on one. I'm looking for a black tie scale with paws for an XM18 3.5. I heard those paws are very hard to find. Now, Rebel Rouser, I did see your post in, I think, Herders, but yeah, it's I'll keep my eye out too. So uh do you guys like the idea with the giveaways, like doing the trays or pocket clips, or what do you guys want to see for my weekly giveaways? I'm open to suggestions. Um, you just let me know. I do like your guys' input, definitely. Yes, they are hard to find. I carried a T-Cal Striker on the belt and a T-Cal Guardian pocket dropped, a Benchmade Griptilian with blue Flytanium scales, and a QSP Hedgehog slip joint satin cleaver blade. Love the trays and the pocket clips. Hey, Brian and Kelly, do you guys? I believe that you guys ordered pocket clips, right? Like you were the first people that ordered them. Am I right on that, or am I crazy? Well, actually, War Room was, but then I don't remember who was next. So, anyways, Brian and Kelly, I'm just curious if you guys have those pocket clips. What up, Mallory? Good to see you, brother. Oh, we need to do the polishing edge. Yeah. Dylan, I said good day to you, sir. I said good day. Mallory Designs. Yeah, so I mean I like the idea of the 3D printed giveaways, but maybe other people don't. Or I guess we could even do the where you at, Master Chief? Hey. We could do these too. These are substantially harder to print though. Just so much more involved, but I don't know why mine's so loose. Master Chief just hanging out. Looks like he's cutting. Had a really good meet today. One of my eighth grade boys threw 120 feet tonight, so that was amazing. Pretty pumped about that. You don't have to do a giveaway at all, but I like to. And if I stopped doing giveaways, I guarantee you my lives would die. That's just by nature of doing it, right? It's not like there's a lot of people on anyways because there's other channels that are on right now. So, oh yeah, look at that. You have printed any of the new version clips and supports? I'm just wondering. Uh, no, I haven't. I haven't got to do a whole lot of stuff, to be honest, Jim. Um, yeah, my apologies. And then another gentleman sent me some knife scales to print. And then you sent me some knife scales to print. And I was like, oh my gosh, my custom backlog is cleared. I'm finally caught up with all the customs. Now my printing backlog, on the other hand, is not cleared. Man, look how pretty that edge looks on there. Sweet. I did see your message say, or was that you saying you wanted a printer? Somebody sent me a message saying they wanted a printer now. And I laughed because I understand, like, I wanted a printer for so long. So, but yeah, Jim, I do want to call you on the phone. I got some funny news for you. So, anyways, I don't have CF or stronger stuff to do. Basically, I am a one color printer. But if you want me to print something, I can. Kelly, did you get pocket clips? Did you guys hear me say that? Did you guys order pocket clips before? I'm just trying to remember the orders that I've had, and sometimes I don't remember. I do know Marco was like my first giveaway winner. Marco. Marco. Yeah. I like this. I like this a lot. Someday I'll get one of the shark's foot. Trays only. Roger that, Brian White. Roger that. Yeah, I think Marco, you were because you won something for me 2 years ago. Well, it's about a year and a half ago. It was like fall of 24, I think. Or or I'm on drugs. I'm not really, but you know, I better not start a rumor. Mallory. Oh, I almost won a Forest Dylan in a trade. So I'm gonna try to reoffer something to get that Forest. I need to get another one. I only had one in the pass around group. Now I need to get one for real, so I could play with it. So the Slippy Penguin. Oh, I don't have that one. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the one. Oh yeah, because that was the 1,000 giveaway, and the Slippy Penguin was donated by QSP. How cool is that? That's right. That's awesome. Or no, I donated the Slippy Penguin. Anyways, I don't remember. I had a gold or red Slippy Penguin, and anyways, it was sweet. I'd probably need to get another one. I have a Forest I might trade for something. Ooh. I want his new one. I think is it the H2O, Dylan? What up, Matt Marr? Good to see you. Mm, I'm obsessed with this. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, Darkwater? How are you? Doing good. Jim Cox. Wow, in my presence. Hey, what I like about the knife community is we get the knives around a lot, which is good. That truly is good, I think. Gets them in different hands. And Clayton, Daniel, good day. Trade for some other Mallory Designs knife, of course. There we go. Mm. Jim Cox, what do you think of the bright and shiny finish, the raw machine finish on these tie scales? These would take a really nice color if I wanted. Oh, my kids are freaking out upstairs about something. Hey, Ian, good to see you. Got your message. Oh, Roger that. Yeah. I'm just playing here, playing with knives on Tuesday night. And here's that to describe that fireball. They don't come with DLC blades. So I had to buy two fireballs. I bought the $220 dark mode and the $250 80s version that was exclusive to Blade City, and did the old blade swap. So then I sold the 80s camo one for 80, or excuse me, 220. And now I have this left over. So that's the whole story on this guy. This has the good thing they're not like serialized, right? But I thought the black DLC would look sick for dark mode, and it does. Looks absolutely awesome. So that is the story on the fireball on this one. And then what was the other one we were talking about? Oh, that was this guy. And then yeah, this one. I mean, this thing is as cherry as it can get. Other than my now, you know, fondling it, you could see where the copper's starting to patina. But one of the guys in the group posted that it's the most drop shutty knives of all time, and I don't disagree. When this thing warms up, man, this thing is ridiculous. So, whoop, the Deviant M390. Oh no, Bees Blades is live right now. Oh man, gotta go. I just got a notification saying Bees Blades is live. Burning Stables, be right back. That's funny. Love that copper on black. Looks fantastic. I agree. I wanted something that nobody else had. And even the one that Ellen Eller posted today, he has a silver pivot on his. This one does not. So yeah, this thing is sweet. Should yeah, definitely factory edge. So it is what it is. Kelly Mish, appreciate the offer to print things, but I should have a printer here on Thursday. Hopefully the filament comes shortly hereafter. Is that Deviant a new or old model? This is definitely an old model. I found these after I had saw one. I was like, oh man, I could totally make something cool with that. Well, then I saw that they had copper bolsters on another version, so I think I paid 100, or yeah, one around 120 for the Deviant with a white G10 here. And then I ordered the copper bolsters from Kaiser. They were not cheap. Um, I thought they would be a much cheaper than they were. But I wanted to complete the look of this knife, and I'm glad I did, because the micarta, the linen micarta on the copper, the black blade. I mean, it looks really good. So yeah, this is a one of one in existence out there, or at least that I've seen. I haven't seen anybody else do this exact thing. So I need to pick up some of the PETG and other heavy duty filaments. Majority of what I'm printing now, I don't need it though. I see, Kelly. I didn't even know you guys were printing stuff, so that's new to me. Uh, Welcome to the party, Darkwater. I'm always a day late and a dollar short, so that's awesome. But I want to get you guys some clips, so I'm gonna set that right here, and then I don't know what I did with the fireball. Where did I just put that guy? Is it right in front of me? It is. Can't stop the copper top. There we go. So yeah, this is kind of like from here down the knife haul this week. Definitely wasn't intending on buying knives last week, and then it just happened. Every time I see a buddy post a knife, like Rebel Rouser, I try to buy at least one from him if he's selling them, if I can, or other people. And I think Shane White gets me the most because he's like, "Hey, want one of these? I'll mark an extra whatever off." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." Speaking of which, I need to pay Roll Shambo right now. So, oops, you guys weren't supposed to see that. Robert Jones, what's going on? It looks like a Duracell battery knife. Hey, can't stop the copper top. It's a good if Duracell made a knife like that, I'd be all over it. We haven't had it long. Been printing a lot of bead items with it. Yeah, beads would be cool. Robert, what's up? What's up, man? What was that? Oh, Mr. Chief fell down. He's had a little too much. What up, Knives Fast? Good to see you, KC. Mick Ranger, good to see you as well. Yeah, we're just chilling right now. Not a whole lot going on. Oop, here's a little tempest tornado right now. I tried to do the same thing with the tornado too. Found out real quick that the DLC blade will not work on this version. It's a totally different cut with the titanium scale to the carbon fiber scale. So this one is a standard dark mode Tempest. And yeah, if you would like to save 10% on the dark mode, any dark mode actually that are in stock at Blade Bin Shop, I randomly have a code Darkwater, to save you a little extra cash. So I think there might be a couple of these left at the moment. I don't know that for sure, but it's worth a look for sure. Uh, Homer. I don't even know if I said hi to Homer yet. So Jim Cox, what do you guys want to talk about? New people that just came in, let me know what you carried today. I definitely appreciate that. We'll shout it out. And also, does anybody want to come on the live and show me some of your collection? Show me what you carried today. Give me 5 minutes of your time, and we'll chit chat it up. Come on, Rebs. Oh, good to see you. Darkwater, those clips are awesome, bro. Did you see the video? I have not. Haven't got to watch any videos today. Actually, I lie. I did watch 3 YouTube videos today. They were all on learning how to long jump. Try to teach my 7th grader how to long jump. So that's kind of what I got going on. Send KC a link. Wait, Casey says he wants to come on there. What up, JW Outdoors? Did he say that? What am I missing? What up, G Foggy? Nobody has an extensive knife collection like you, Darkwater. Oh, my knife collection isn't as big as you would think. Now, Pews, on the other hand, are it's pretty fair. What up, Dylan? Good to see you, Mr. Bagdasarian. Curious, where did the name Darkwater come from? Ooh. Uh, Basically, if you think of like deep ocean, like the dark part of the ocean, like there is the coastal waters aren't as dark as when you get away from the coastal inlets. So that's part of it. Um, I had an engineering firm before this called Darkwater Engineering, and it was drilling in the oil field, and that was kind of like part of that name was like a mix with Navy and what I was doing in the oil patch for a little while. So, um, but yeah, I thought Darkwater would be a good name to carry on into the YouTube channel. I did not personally. Okay, now don't burn me at the stake because I'm going to say this. I did not want to have my name associated with EDC. Um, just because there was a lot of names, there is a lot of names out there with EDC. I just wanted to be a little bit different, just a little bit different. So that's why it's not like Darkwater EDC. Um, it's just Darkwater. Now the meaning behind the logo is a whole different thing. Okay, I very specifically wanted an anchor in the middle, and I also wanted the sun as basically the same thing, like the anchor is radiating. Okay, um, and here you see an anchor out in the middle of a storm, right? Like it's pretty captive or pretty um, what is it, capsizing waves, like it's very rough. And anyways, so think of the anchor as Jesus. You see, like I've seen like a lot of sayings like Jesus is the anchor for my soul, right? Well, we're sun focused, so the sun is centric here. um, and the storm is running from that, so that's part of it. uh, as you see on here, the mast is actually a cross, and it was kind of like an old school fishing boat kind of deal. So, anyways, that's a little bit about oops, a little bit about the logo. So your logo is what attracted me to you, honestly. But the anchor also has a double meaning. Actually, it has a triple meaning. So Jesus is the anchor for my soul. Boom. Meaning number one. Meaning number two is I'm in the Navy. Was a Navy chief. Navy chief rank symbol is the anchor. So that's meaning number two. But the meaning number three, which also coincides with the Navy, is it's a fouled anchor, meaning the rope is wrapped up around it. And that's just to show that I'm not perfect, and we're all not perfect. So um, that's why it's not like perfectly the rope coming straight off the top of the eye. It's wrapped around. It's a fouled anchor. So again, I'm not perfect, right? So, but yeah, that's a little bit about the name Dark Water. Um, Also, with the waves, it is very choppy, right? And then in the Bible, Jesus calls Peter out of the boat into the midst of the storm on the water, right? So, uh, there's a lot of symbolism in that logo. So there's a little bit about me and my logo and my channel. So sorry, I'm all over the place tonight. I don't have a huge collection, but I always down to talk and to show what I'm working on. Obviously, no pressure, but I could go grab some knives. Red says JW Outdoors. I thought dark water was because of your anodizing colors. I mean, it could be. Also, people make fun of it and say, when you don't drink enough water, your water becomes dark. And then there's another YouTuber out there. You guys probably have seen him in different chats called Drink Water. And so there was a running joke a little while is, there's drink water and dark water. If you don't drink water, you get dark water, which is also hilarious. So I love hearing about the background and the name of the logo. Great story. Thank you, Ian. Rebel Rouser, I downsized mine to about 30 to 40, trying to keep quality and not quantity. Understood, Robert. Hey, man, I'll text you, but I'm looking for a specific pew. Roger that. Dylan, yeah, we'll see you in a couple days. So, Rebel Rouser, what's good? I thought it was because you live in Wyoming. What's up, Rodney? Um, wow, you just reminded me to take my Flow Max. Thank you. That's good. Got to keep the waters flowing, right? That makes me laugh even more. So, um, hmm, who wants to come on? We got Burning Stables, Robert Jones. Did you want to come on there too, or Mick Ranger? Trying to get him between the Flow Max. Joker is a Navy guy. Can get Joker on here to show some of his collection. Also, no pressure. You guys don't have to. I don't have a stainless, by the way, Dylan, but I will keep looking. That's a good action. Dark, I'll probably take that cane off you, brother. Well, Roger that, Callie. I mean, again, it's as new can get. And here's your bag. I am on Instagram, by the way. No, I'm not made for like whatever, dude. And it does come with a custom Monterey Bay Knives slip for the cane. And then, yeah, there is other goodies in here too. So I've only got four knives, not much. Hey, but that's better than not. It's I don't need to see your collection. I want to see what you carried today. So whoever wants it, um, I gotta dip out of here to send you the link. When I get on, if you don't hear me talking right away, that means my sound is off. Please post in the comments sound so I can restart the chat because YouTube hates me again for some reason. So bro, I've seen your photo. You're a handsome man. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel the same way, and I'm way too gray for being way too young. So yeah, it ain't easy getting old. You guys are killing me. So Southern Cali or Rodney, are you? He said he'd let me know when he's ready. Um, Clayton Burning Stables. Let me send him the link. Copy link. Give me 1 second, okay? Remember, if you start seeing my hands and I'm not, you don't hear me, sound is off. Please let me know. Yeah, you can hit me up on Instagram. Uh, the email address I use for the Pal of Pay is darkwateractual@gmail.com. If one of my mods could post that, I would definitely appreciate it. Gray is from the kids. Ask me how I know. That's absolutely right, Ian. And then I also coach high school and middle school track too, so that like is compounding. So give me 1 second. Are we good? Are we not good? Are we good? Are we not good? Are we good? Are we not good? Just let me know. Neil McKenzie, got to get the wife's stuff out of my office. I've had enough camera time for a while. Nah, Neil, hey, I appreciate you coming on here, brother. Seriously. I would totally go live, but I'm half naked. So, yeah, put a shirt on. Daddy Dan. Matt just started following me. Thank you, Southern Cal. Um, Daddy Dan. Mallory, tell me what you carried today. Let's go live. Come on my live stream here. Does that mean you only have two knives in you? Oh my gosh. A stainless model 70. Hmm. I just saw a model 70. I'm just trying to remember who had it, but it wasn't stainless. I saw a stainless 700 recently. I carried knives. Well, if you want to come on stream and carry or tell me what you carried today and why, I would be much obliged. Hey, I haven't forgot what we talked about. I'm going to get some knives soon. Roger that. On you. I was wondering, Robert, about that. So I sent Burning Stables the invite on Instagram. And Darkwater, I was live with Javon for 3 hours before jumping in. That is awesome. That is awesome, Neil. I did not know that. Or maybe you did say something about that. I don't remember. I can't just now. Hey, you don't got to apologize, Casey. No, no need to apologize. Stacy Bolster Blades, I did just look at that photo. Thank you for catching my Edward knife hands there. Darkwater knife hands. All right, so I carried my H2O. It's the only thing staying in the pocket. Um, Dylan, when you did the H2O, are you going to have any stock coming in? I totally missed the pre-order, so I just need to know if you haven't are going to get any stock. Um, that would be nice to know. He should come on and show us that stable's burning. Yeah, I'd be interested to see. 3 on 1. Eat. Oh Lord, I'm not going to read that down here. Come on, Daddy Dan. Yes, sir. And scales. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. I don't know which one I want to get. I think the one that I had messaged you about was maybe the green one initially. It looked actually all of them look super hot, so I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the green. So oh, I just failed a knife. Awesome. I love green and satin. I love the green and black. So also I I do that right? I don't know. Once you hit accept or it'll tell me and I get add you on here. Um could Rebel Rouser Darkwater, I'm thinking about getting another Prince Proteon. Who you be interested in doing some ano work on the scales, clip and backspacer for me? Sure. Um that beast is magnificent. It is. In fact, the magnificent beast. Yes, sir. You have to speak to Casey's agent. He is famous, sir. Then Amosur, we charge $200 for a 5-minute slot. I'm his agent. That's awesome. The only thing I like less than a green knife is a green lock bar. Is a green lock knife, green bar lock knife. What's the fifth from the top? One, two, three, four, five. This is a Hinderer, hollow, skinny Eclipse, and it has a titanium scale coming for it. Right now, it's jade. This is the factory option. I think Hinderer needs to hire me as a color coordinator. I'm not digging some of their color combos they release. Sorry. Click the link. I don't see anything. Let me send it again. Hold on. Copy link. Can you guys hear me? Are we good? 5x5. Roger Baker, good to see you. Blue knives all the way. Battle Black is a winner though. Yeah, but they'll do like Battle Black and like just something random. I think they think it's really cool to just throw good. Okay. Thank you, Mallory. Imperial Jade would be more impressive as a color scheme. 5x9, 5x5. I hope you're doing good, Mick. Good. I like the Harpoon Spanto. My Skinny Eclipse and Jurassic are blue tie. Yeah, when it actually matches or go, the colors coordinate, awesome. When they just look like they grab what's ever left over at the end of the week and put it in a knife, I don't like that. So I might be weird. Sorry. Spanto. Spanto. All right. So, what up, Fridge? Good to see you. Burning Stables, I did send you the link. Fridge, do you want to come on and tell us what you carried today? Got a cool green and brown full tie topo version of my XM24 from USA Made Blades. That's awesome, SoCal. XM24 is huge, and what I've been told, I have feminine hands. It's just too big. Like here's the Tornado that fits me perfectly. 80/20.5 Mexicano edition fits me perfectly. I have a Milwaukee knife with built-in screwdriver. Nice. Is that all you carried today, or did you carry one of the big boys? Not gonna lie, it's too big for me too. Yeah, I mean this is huge for me. It's a 3.5-inch blade, but see how much room is. I'd rather it kind of close right there. So I want to trade it out for an XM18. Not gonna lie, it's too big for me. Oh, I already read that. Hey, Burning Stables, let me know. I resent you the link. So nope, just the work blade. Okay. Mexicano edition. That's exactly what I just said. Yep. Look at it, it's Chinese. You like how Chinese it is? Here we go. The fridge. Does this look like a Mexicano edition right here? Ay, está muy bonito. Literally LOL. Suave. Okay. So sure. Clayton, get sis taste tables to help you. Sista Stables. Get on, Clayton. We want to see your peachy smile. Yes, it does. Matches my boots. Hey, the fridge. We need to try one of those out someday. Has anybody skiffed one of these? I ordered some skiffs for it today. What's going on with my cord here? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Who's coming on? I'm going to start sending out different invites. Clayton's going 100 miles an hour trying to get it. Why are skiffed? How is it skiffed? You do. I love it. Need a serape colored lanyard to make it more Mexican. I know. I don't have any serape anything. I probably should. Bofem skiff. All right. Both of these. I am. I am. Gonzo. Neil McKenzie carried the Gonzo FH924, the Gerber US1, the Tiny SOG keyring, and the Nicron C1 Lite. That's awesome. Noticeably smoother. Ooh, we rolling R's up in here. Well, I am Mexican. Are you a Mexican or a Mexicant? Found some legit brass knuckles yesterday. Here we go. I want to clean them up. Well, let me see them. Send me a picture. Legit brass knuckles yesterday.
Turn this off.
Here we go.
All right.
What up, Clayton?
What's going on?
Well, just reading comments and enjoying Tuesday.
Heck yeah. Look at that thing.
The fridge said he found some legit brass knuckles, so I wanted to get some of my knuckle dusters out.
I think it's legit right there. I like the 2-finger.
And a bottle opener.
He's ready to...
Cracking bottles and cracking skulls, I guess.
What's up, Mallory? The stables is not burning, Casey. Burning the midnight oil.
Yeah, let me know what you carried today. So what'd you carry today?
Oh, what did I carry today? So I only had one on me today. And I had the Spideyco Tenacious with the custom scales on it.
Did you do that?
No, I did not. This was a gift from Robin Dullum. Apex Carry sent me this.
Oh, yeah, I know who Robin is.
Yeah, so it's a very, very generous, kind gift. But this thing has been my go-to for the last since it came in. Honestly, this thing is. I love these things. It's a fun knife, fun knives. Really like flick friendly. I don't know. I'm not the best flicker, but I like this knife. So that's all I carried. But I have a bunch of knives in front of me.
Well, I will, I'll let you show some knives and tell us what you do at Burning Stables Forge. Like, show some of your work.
Yeah. So I got a lot of work right here. We'll show some of that, some of Kathy's works, Sistables, Casey, Sister Stables. That's my sister. She does a lot of the work on the leather work and other things.
Was she the one when I called you the other day? She was working in the background.
Yeah, that's her. Yeah,
She
she's in
peered
here
over
every
her
day with me.
shoulder like, "Who are you?"
Right? Nah, she knew. She's cool, man. She's like the rock in the shop for sure, man. So.
Oh, that's good. My brother, my actual brother's in the chat right now.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I'm surprised Kathy's not in here right now. I told her I was coming in here. She might be hanging out with her family, so I get it. But yeah. Yeah, you want to see some stuff? Let's see.
Sure.
I'll clean a couple. I got wax on all the Damascus stuff so I forged my own Damascus. I hand forge anything Damascus coming out of my shop is hand forged by me.
That's
and
awesome.
then I also do stock removal things that are more affordable because the Damascus can be pretty pricey. But this is one of them right now. This is twisted Damascus, 11 layers with some grip tech and micarta pins and lanyard
That's
holes.
gorgeous. Is that sold?
This is actually about to be a pass around knife.
Well, you can pass it to my pocket. I will buy it.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that's hot.
It's gonna go to Scott over at Aries, and then I'm just gonna let him do what he wants and see what happens. He's the one that suggested it to me, so
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I was pretty pumped, and this steel has a great story. So I started YouTube, and I didn't know anything about it really. We didn't know much. We were just kind of doing it to get the name out there because Instagram was shadow banning us. And then mm, we started it, whatever. We did a couple videos, and then Kathy told me that there was lives, and I didn't know anything about YouTube Live. And the first time I ever clicked live button on my phone, it took me to Big Red EDC's live, Saturday Night Live. And it was cool, and he was giving away knives, and I was like, "This is insane," you know. So I was like, "I'll make you a knife to give away," and I sent him a twisted Damascus zip model that I make, and I'll show you one of those in a minute. But this is out of the same steel, so for it to be a pass around knife on YouTube is kind of sentimental and kind of personal for me. So I'm excited to send that one out.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
I'll
that's
join the
one of
chat
them.
here.
Yeah. Ah, hey, there you are. What's up, Morgan? But
I'm all
yeah, so
sunburned. Look at that.
you are burnt, bro. What have you been doing? Hanging out in the dark water?
Well, when I found out that when Mexicans live in Wyoming, you don't get a lot of sun. So as soon as you get the first sun of the year, you turn like a cherry. So
Yeah.
I
Oh
got
yeah.
really
I'll
burnt.
be getting my first burn soon, but yeah. So yeah, excited. That's one of them. This is my Lemmy model that I make.
How do you spell
Got
that?
Lemmy,
Like,
like
let me
Lemmy
get
Kill,
that.
like Lemmy Killmeister. I name a lot of my stuff after like rock and roll things and influence. So I have a Motley. I'll show you that one next.
I like the
But
size of that one. Like, that's something that I would totally carry. Like, you've seen the pocket clips. That's like
yeah,
how I like to carry. So,
yeah, and it fits on the sheath that Kathy made. And I talk about this in the video, but perfect.
oh yeah, look at that.
Like the knife goes in, and then you can pocket drop this thing, and it's very, very comfortable, you know? So, I mean, it fits in your pocket really nicely. You got that much handle hanging out, but um, pretty impressive clips, man. That hook on there, that hook you got, I mean, that is just it's killer design, and
Well, that's
yeah,
that's a cross between me and Jim doing that. So
okay,
Jim even I had my design down, and Jim was like, he's like a Emerald Lagasse. Bam! Take it up a notch.
yeah, love that. Gotta have that. That's Kathy for me,
Yeah,
and then
that's right.
everyone else. So, but yeah, so it also fits on this model, and this is the Motley. This is a little bit bigger, Tonto kind of style. But Kathy just made this sheath, and it's all veg tan when we get it, and then this knife handle, I still got some fingernail polish on it and stuff, and I'm not going to take the wax off this one because it's a customer's order, so I don't want to get it messed up. But you can get the gist of the raindrop Damascus that I made
Yeah, that's awesome.
and the jimps. Got some big jimps on there and a nice swedge at the tip. But that's a bigger boy. That's a full grip knife right there.
But that's not like overly big though.
No, no, it's not like I can't do it on the phone, but it's not that big. It's not a huge knife. It's a good utility knife all around. Carry. So it's
Yeah, that's gorgeous. I love the jimping on there. That's like my kind of
thank
jimping.
yeah, yeah. It's I like to mess with the jimps. I kind of was doing these, and I got jimping file, and I do those on like the little ones, like that other one I showed you has jimps on that one as well, but they're smaller. But
You
like for this
clearly do
size
the
knife,
jimping before you harden it, right?
oh yeah, got to. It's either that or
I
you're
bought
sitting
a
there with like
jimping
a
file and I tried to jimp after it was hardened. I'm like, this is literally the dumbest thing I've ever done.
no, yeah, it's like next to impossible. I mean, if it's not, then it didn't get heat treated, right? So
Yes.
but yeah, so that's one of the models. That's the Motley Crew. Of
Let me
course.
shout out Pyro Sesson. He said, how y'all doing tonight? He did say something earlier. Dom said, I'd love to go live with you, Dark, show you what I've got. I'm not set up at the moment. Maybe next time. Absolutely. There was someone else that had a question too. Rodney says, who's that? This is Clayton from Burning Stables Forge. Again, he makes all of his own Damascus, and that's what he's showing right now. He showed us so far the Lemmy and the Motley. Um, Rodney will probably pick up one of your knives, probably
For
tonight.
sure.
Um,
Yeah. I got a big
So,
drop coming. So yeah, and I love doing
uh,
custom orders. So
what does something like that Lemmy cost? Because I would like to get one. I mean, why not?
yeah, so I have all of the knives that I forge, right? So I do stock removal, like I said. So I got like I got 5 lemmies right here that I ground out today. Um, and then I got my Warncliffe style. This is the Caius
Ooh,
K tip. So this is all just off the belt. I still got to hand sand everything. But so I got like 4 of those right now. So I was planning on doing a drop, and obviously, bird in the hand's better than two in the bush. But and then
yeah,
I have a zip model that I do, and this is kind of like
that's hot too, right there.
yeah, I like this one a lot. This was one of my first models. The last two I showed you, those are like newer. But this one, yeah, I like this one. I've sold a lot of these, but this is just it's kind of where it all started. The handle design came from this knife. I just drew it up one day, and of course, I'm not innovating or recreating the wheel. You know what I mean? It's definitely inspired by other people's knives and other knives out there in the world, and
There's
I think
only
they
so
all are
many
kind of
shapes you can do that
yeah,
will
right.
actually work with a knife. Now, there's quite a few variations, but it's not like you have to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, yeah, and you can't. There's a reason why they look the way they do because most of those work. You make something that looks off crazy, it might not perform. It might, you might stumble on something, but
I got a
keep it
question
simple.
here. It says, "Where do you drop your knives at?"
So I have a YouTube channel also, Burning Stables Forge. A lot of my stuff gets talked about on my lives. I do a lot of shop lives while I'm working forging. Tonight I grinded and just went randomly live tonight, and actually ended because I heard you were on, so I wanted to come over here. But so I talk about a lot in there, so people can reach out via Instagram or email if they see what I'm working on. They want it. If not, I have a website www uh, burningstablesforge.com. That's what I should just say. But yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. What doesn't get picked up before it hits the site, and then you can go there. And I got like custom things set up too, so you can pick up like custom orders and stuff like that.
Awesome. Where did the
Yeah.
name Burning Stables Forge come from?
So yeah, my nickname's Horsey. It's always been Horsey for since I got it when I was like 19. Couldn't shake it, so I embraced it, and a lot of people call
I'm
me
not even
Horsey.
going to ask about that.
Yeah, it's not even a crazy story, but it's kind of a stupid story. But anyway, so yeah, my nickname was Horsey. And my dad was like, "Well, what are you going to name your forge?" He's like, "Everyone always has the name of their forge, you should have it around on this tree out here and have the name of your forge on there." And I was like, "What would I name it?" And I don't really remember. There was something about something, and I was just like, "Burning Stables Forge." That's got a good sound to it, and I think
Yeah,
that's just kind of how it happened. So
that's awesome. I
I
like
like
it.
my whole logo. It's got like the horse on it, like this is my BSF more wax that we make. So, it's just all kind of around a horse, and I like the nickname. It kind of made a good design.
Yeah, and it works. I like it. I like it a lot.
Thanks, man. Um, yeah, you want to see the little knife I make? I make a little neck knife, right? So, little teeny neck knife, and this is also for the same customer. So this is out of the raindrop as well,
Oh, yeah, that's a nice little clip point.
right? Little guy. I mean, it's literally a little 2.5 finger knife. It's nothing big, but I mean, hand forging that raindrop really kind of popped it out. You can kind of see there's little tiny raindrops in there and stuff. So pretty cool stuff. I don't know. It was my first time doing raindrop, so
That's
kind of
all. I
stoked
like
about
it.
it.
Like it a lot.
Thanks. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. That's basically it. That's like 20. I got some other ones. Hold on. I got one more I haven't shown. Oh. So this is I call this one the Dauntless. And this is like it's a big camp style knife. Just kind of similar handles, just bigger. Um, but yeah, this one I made a bunch of these and sold them before YouTube. So YouTube really hadn't seen this knife yet. But so I made it, and so I got 3 of those. They're gonna drop soon too, probably about the same time. Everything will
Okay.
drop. But yeah.
What are your favorite handle materials to work with?
Oh man, like I'm working on one right now, but little Warncliffe style, and like this, I like this wood. This is Wingate wood. I'm a wood guy as a carpenter background, so I'm a sucker for wood. But I like resin, and I like G10. I like micarta a lot. Um, I kind of like all the stuff because it's fun to work with, kind of everything, you know.
What was that grip
So
tech? Like I've seen those scales. How is that in hand? How is it to work with?
man, I love it. It's really easy to work with. It's you don't grind it hot. You don't want to get it warm because obviously they're resin based, so it's a slower grind. But as for hand sanding, like I so what I did was take it up to 600. Normally I go to 8 or 1000 on my resins and polish, but I went to 600 and a nice hand sand, and then it got smooth. But then when you buff it, the rubber kind of goes pop and it pops a little bit. So it gives you that texture and it's like it's there, and I think on a smaller knife like this, it's like a good thing, because you don't have a full grip, so it just feels good. To me, I like it. I think it's good stuff. I would suggest it if people haven't tried it yet. I know I was talking with Aries EDC Scott over there about it, and he hadn't used it yet, but he said today in my live he just got some. So I'm excited to see what he does with it. But so far, I am a fan.
Awesome. Rodney says everything is sold out on your site. I told you he was going to go buy one right now, and he went to go buy one right now. So,
Yes,
um,
everything is sold out, and I was trying to get all these. Like I got, I think 14 knives in this drop, and they will all be done by hopefully the end of the week is what I'm shooting for. Um, but like I said, if you want to email me, reach out. We can pick handle material out, which makes it more unique for yourself. If you'd like something, always an option. I love working with people and kind of making it personalized. Like I do a lot of it live too. So people that buy a knife from me also get to see it be made a lot of the times. So it's always a fun little added feature.
Rebel Rouser. First off, let me shout out Stacy Bolster Blades, 14 months, part of the Anchor Crew for life. Thank you, Stacy. Um,
Yes, Stacy.
Jim Cox and Brown Sugar let me know I'm derelict in my duty. Robert Jones says Clayton has some pry bars for sale. Rebel Rouser says looking at the site as well. I will email you about making me one. Rodney,
Of
did I
course.
miss the Damascus materials? You never seen Damascus that shiny. And Mick Ranger says, Rodney, get a custom.
Yeah, I like to make custom knives. I like to make it personable. I like to. I use like a lot of people's like old furniture, old stuff that's broken, and people send me their pieces of like grandma's bed frame. I got one time, and I made knives out of it, and it's beautiful. It's like beautiful cherry and stuff. But I like to make Damascus for people, do different things. I like to push the limits.
Um, let's see here. Yeah, they're basically just talking about picking up knives. So, um,
Awesome.
do you use any standard core for your Damascus, or is it again like you're saying, if someone sends you something, or
Yeah, I do. I've done like like some 48 layer Damascus random pattern cladded on a 80 CRV core. So I do that. Most of my Damascus, like if I just want the Damascus look, it's 1084 and 15 and 20, which are all high carbon hardenable steels. So that is what I use, and you're probably getting in the 58 range. To be honest, I mean you're not getting your super steel edge retention, but if you take care of it and you do right, it's a good solid knife and it's beautiful. It's a piece of work.
but I didn't think with if you're using high carbon steels, it had to get that high. For the most part, does it need to be over 60 HRC? I don't know. I'm not a metallurgist, so
Yeah,
maybe you don't have to be that high. So he
yeah. I mean,
said
I
doo
don't.
doo.
To be honest, I haven't gotten it Rockwell tested. I'd file test everything. I did have some Nitro V that I recently heat treated, tested at a buddy's house on his machine, which was an Ames desktop. So, and it came in around the 62, 61 range on the Nitro V. So I feel pretty confident, and the files are doing what they say they do. And I've called everyone in town that I could possibly think of, and there's not a single person that does HRC testing in town, so I'll probably have to send off to find out.
I
But
have a HRC tester here locally in the
yeah,
middle of tiny Wyoming, so um, that's pretty
yeah,
nice to have in my disposal.
it is. Yeah, I'm not like I'm pretty sure I'm hitting marks. It's just the unknown. Like I said, the Nitro V I did get tested, and I might run over there to a friend's house and just use his a little bit, and it gives you the ballpark to let you know like it is hard. And the files are pretty accurate from what I'm getting readings and what I've heard from other makers and people that don't have the accessibility because it's hard for me to one stop production, send off 12 knives, and I know I need to, but a lot of people that I've talked to are like, you're fine with the files, and I do trust these people.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, I'll definitely get on the list for one, and I don't know what I want now. After showing me all those, I wanted the every next one that you showed. So probably go
There's
with
a
the
couple
first
other
one
designs.
because I thought that was pretty cool about my size. So
Yeah, the Lemmy.
yeah, the Lemmy. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one. It's my favorite one that I make as of right now. And the Motley and the Lemmy are kind of my favorites.
cool. Is that Lemmy? Is there jimping on the back of that one?
The Lemmy, yeah, yeah. And then see, I have these the Nitro V Lemmies. I got three of them. Three are without jimping, and then two have
Staggered jimping.
staggered jimping on the back. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let me get one of them. I'm gonna make
Yeah,
my own
let me
jokes
get one.
tonight.
Yeah, man. Just let me know, and you know, yeah, we'll do
Okay,
something for sure.
the
Well, you
chat
got anyone
like
else that
that.
wants to come on? I don't want to steal the whole thing.
Nope,
I
you're
do want to show
good.
you this one.
Yeah, I can get the next person on here. Somebody did show that they were going to do it, but we'll see when we get on the chat. But Clayton, again, thank you so much. I forgot to tell you that I'm gonna have to take a lesson in thumbnail design from you because I saw that and I was like, dang, like that's a sick thumbnail. Now I got to watch the video. I got to watch Rebel Rouser's first video too. So
Oh,
uh,
sweet. Heck
got
yeah.
a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, very good. I don't do any special thumbnails, as you can tell. Like I am as basic as it gets. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I should be wearing like furry boots and drinking lattes. That's how basic I am. So
Yeah, I just like that your stickers are my eyes, and I just took a picture of them. Yeah, AI
I
makes
think
them
that's
for us.
really cool. Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that stuff. But
Just a little, before I leave, you know,
yeah,
got dark water in my eyes, baby.
that's right. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
man.
thank you so much,
Thank you,
brother, for
Morgan,
coming on. And
for sure.
yeah, hopefully, you get some sales out of this week. And I for sure am going to be one of those. And
Sweet,
let me
man, for
know,
sure.
when you get to carry those clips, what you think. Now,
For
I
sure.
have found on a knife that has super hard retention, like you can barely get it out of the sheath. It'll rip
Yeah.
that sucker right out of the pocket. So, you know, on that
Let's,
case, if you get a clip, hit it with a little bit of hair dry or blow dryer or a little bit with a heat gun and work that sheath. But if it's regular retention, those things work like a dream.
I had to get Kathy actually help me get it off of my pants today. That's how good that clip is. So to be
Well,
honest with you, I think you're doing
it's
great.
supposed to be it's supposed to be easy to get off. Like that's the whole design is that you can get your finger
Yeah.
underneath.
Well, I stuck it inside like my pant, like in my side, not in
Oh,
my so I couldn't like reach around and like but like I would rather have it do that than pull the whole sheath off. So
yeah. The only time I've seen that I have a hard time with this clip, because I'm trying every little scenario, is let me get this Chicago screw apart. Is when you get like see how high the hole goes here?
yeah,
If you have that mounted all the way up in there and then you have material trying to, like say your jeans are right here, then it's
yeah,
hard to get your finger underneath to release.
I can see that.
So, it's just, oh man, that's a super close up. How are my pores today? Um,
Looking all right, bud.
so that's the only I guess negative that I've seen. But once he finalized with the carbon fiber material, I mean, I haven't broke one yet unless purposefully trying to. Like you can
Yeah.
break it if you horse that sucker open, but you have to be trying to break it to break it. I snag my knife clips on everything, and I haven't snagged one of these yet. So I don't know if it just has to do with the radius in there or what, but I haven't had one issue yet.
Yeah. I
So
think they're amazing, man. And yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. Perfect.
well, thank you,
Yeah.
bro, and I appreciate you coming on. And
Yeah,
there's
man.
at
Thanks
least
for
two
having me.
people in the chat right now that are trying to hit you up about knives. So that's
Well,
awesome.
reach out. FurnishTablesForge@gmail.com.
Darkwater sent you. I'm not
Yeah.
affiliated.
There
I
you
have
go.
no code. I got no kickbacks. This is that awesome thumbnail that Clayton posted. That's my kickback. That makes me happy. So,
All right, man. I appreciate you, Morgan. Thanks for having me on, bud.
yep. Take care.
All right, man.
Bye.
Peace.
Well, that was awesome. Really cool to see, another maker on here and someone that clearly loves what they do and their forge. And I got to get one. So let's see. Clayton Rocks, Mr. McCoy. Blue, what's up, Blue? Oop. Tristan, we can work on a belt hanger design. Can't wait to see what you get. All of my Facebooks. Oh, fixed blades have dark water clips. I got a smolt that needs one. Oh yeah, Pyro. Sorry, Pyro. Didn't mean to ignore you on here. I have seen you. So, what's up? Um, Wisey snagged mine T-Cal on my Jeep door and it didn't break. Oh, at least someone else snagged it because I tried. Um, and if you do break one, let me know. We'll get it replaced in one way or another. So fun to see someone very excited about what they do. Absolutely. I agree. Who's next? Who's coming on next? I think there was a few people interested and a few people not so happy that I'm asking them to come on. Just kidding. Nah, you're good, dude. You selling them clips? I am Pyro. Um, I am selling them 5 for 20, and you get them in blue, black, and green. 3 different sizes: small, medium, and large. So you just got to decide what you want. Hit me up on Instagram, uh, and I will get you my PayPal. If someone would post my email address, darkwateractual@gmail.com. That is the Pell of Pay link, I should say. And that's how, yeah, it's $20 shipped for 5. I joined late, just trying to catch up. Southern Cal Dark, do you make knives as well? I don't. Now I do have a knife design in the works, and it's pretty dope. It's going to be one that you're going to want in your pocket. I don't remember who in this group has seen it yet. It is super secretive. I know Jim Cox has for sure, but it's gonna be good. We'll just put it that way. It's gonna be good. I think Help with Gadgets saw it maybe. Dark. Oh wait. Whew. I'm in the clear. I've already been on the thank. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Help with Gadgets. Awesome. Jim Cox, darkwateractual@gmail.com, or there's the Instagram link. I don't have Insta. Do you care if I just email you, or just yeah, email me? Yeah, let's just do the email because I need your address, Pyro, unless I sent you something before, but I'm trying to remember. Bluminati, Mallory, did you say you were coming on, or are you? I'm sorry, guys. I'm totally playing with this brass knucks right now. It's making a lot of racket. Um, Mallory, were you coming on? Wait, who has seen it? I don't have Insta. I'm super excited to see it, Mr. Mallory. Uh, I got a text message from Brian. Chat isn't hot linking the email address. I don't think it ever does on email addresses. Bluminati, good to see you. Mallory, don't do interviews. That's not true. I interviewed him in person. Roger Baker, good to see you, fam. Good to see you too, Roger Baker. So, who else is coming on tonight? Jim Cox, maybe. He's got to put pants on though. This ain't like a work interview. I won't go on, but here's my carry. I can't open it, or just like every other night, the sound will go off. Um, I will look at it here shortly. You have sent me stuff before, but it's been a while, like 2 years ago at Blade Show. But I'll just hit you up with an email so you don't have to look for it. All right, Pyro. I remember it, in Utah. I just trying to remember if that was before or after I had Pirate Ship, because Pirate Ship saves all those addresses. So, but yeah, I'll get those set out tomorrow. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Ah, yeah, I'm tired. It was a long day already. Let's see here. All right. Nobody wants to come. His email is also in the main channel menu. That is true. And all my links are on there as well. So, man, that was fun. Thanks for having me on. Thank you, Clayton, for coming on. It seriously means a lot to me. So, um, Ian, are you on here? Well, I'll talk with Ian afterwards. So, if anybody wants to come on, you are more than welcome. Give me 5 minutes of your time. Show me what you carried today. If not, no biggie. We will. We'll get her done. We'll get her did. Uh, I just need like brown sugar. If you could shoot me a message and remind me to do the moga after I get off the live, I will do that. Do the drawing real quick. So um, just so I'm on top of it, because I got to post the new one. And the new one that we're doing this month is the Loki EDC, well, the Loki donation, and we're gonna make this thing hot. So, are you still active, Dark, as a Navy chief, or are you retired? I am in the reserves now. Um, I'm in the reserves now. Are you prior Navy, SoCal? Let's see. Awesome stuff. I'm eating dinner. Otherwise, I would, says Coister. Okay, will do. I don't have much to show, really, nothing new at least. Um, I could ask you all the same questions, Dylan. How did you get your name? Well, it's my last name. Ah, makes sense. I'm a weirdo. Ron Dobbins, good to see you. What's the lengths of the pocket clip sizes? Um, I got small, medium, and large, which doesn't tell you anything. But let me just hold them up. I'm just gonna hold the green ones up since they're right here. But oh no, that's medium. Let's do, here's a large. So this is the sizes, and it just gives you a little option. Like if Pyro, let me know what fixies you have. I may have one, and just show you exactly what I have as far as clips go. So, um, Ron Dobbins, good to see you. Hello, everyone. Good to see you again. Caleb Haney, what's up? What's up? What's up, Chief Haney? How you doing, brother? Chief. It's actually should be Senior Chief. So, and thanks for all the kind words. No, absolutely, Burning Stables. That was awesome. Wheezy, what's up? I didn't get to say hi to you, I don't think, when you came in. So good to see you. Looking to put it on the smolt. Wait one. Do you have anything other than the smolt? I have a smolt looking at me in the eyeball, but if I could see it. Ooh, here you are. There's the smolty smolt. Okay, so the smolt, you can fit. I have the large on the smolt, but it just makes sense with how far the holes are apart right here. But that's how I carry it. But that is a pretty good distance in between them. If I look at the short, I mean, it can work. This will work. But how deep do you want it in your pocket? For one, two, you guys know that you can drill kydex, right? Like, if you wanted it to work and you needed a hole right here, like drill that sucker out. Like, who cares? It's plastic. You can get right through it. So, um, I'm just staying with the eyelets. The large fits. Actually, let's try the medium. So the medium would work actually with those Chicago screws. As you can see, the holes through there, the mediums will work. So maybe a mix, get like small, medium, and large. The large definitely works, as you can see. So, and also gives you height adjustability too. So that's up to you. Hey, where you go? What do you mean where I go? I am blessed and enjoying retirement. Someday I'll get to retire, but not yet. I got many years to go. I just don't know how long yet. So we'll see. Also, Caleb, thank you so much for the talk this last couple of days ago. It was super motivating to me and much appreciated. Um, it means a lot more than you know too. So thank you, brother. I am blessed. Say, oh yeah, I'm glad I asked. I have never thought to just drill through the kydex makes so much sense. Absolutely. Like, you make your own holes. Now, if you drill up higher, that can affect retention here. Lower doesn't matter at all. So just letting you know, um, like if you're going to pinch here, you could see how that would affect retention. Down here, you're good to go. You're not affecting anything. So never thought. Oh, you already read that. I'm still gonna get some of those clips, dark water. I'm just trying to save up for a knife right now, but after that, I'm all over it. Roger that, Dan Stan. Uh, SoCal EDC. Were you in the Navy, or are you in the Navy? I guess. Um, there was a Navy sailor. I can't remember his name at the top of my moment, but who was on active duty in SoCal, and was actually supposed to meet up with him when I was down there in SoCal, and I did not make it because it was a crazy conference that I was at. So felt bad. So it is what it is, right? Like, can't make all the things. Everyone, make sure you are subscribed and like the video. Hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Ron Dobbins. I always forget to say that. What do you do, right? But thank you guys, for holding me accountable. Burning Stables. It was fun thinking maybe Amethyst Crystal in 27. I'll be ready. Those clips are cool. May I have to try some out, brother? Yeah, absolutely, Ian. That would be awesome. I still have your address too. I live in San Diego in Coronado. Oh, see, Ron Dobbins, I was in your neck of the woods. And I was at a conference, and then I basically got to go out for ramen down there in the heart of San Diego. But everything else was on base, so it was crazy. I meant it, bro. Keep up the great work. You as well, brother. Um, Derek for real says 4 thumbs up. You got more hands than I do. Ian Stearns, I've talked to a bunch of peeps that have them and like them. Yeah, it's a great design. And I couldn't have done it without Jim Cox, to be honest. So we just want something that's affordable, and that's, yeah, affordable for one, and that it works really dang well. So what's up, my brother? How you been doing? Derek for real, love you, brother. Bunch of people. No, sir, no military service for me. I was raised by a Marine, however. Roger that. Well, that's awesome, and hoorah. Derica, you guys in Derica, I literally snorted when I heard that last time. Let me drink here. They're great clips. I love mine. Cloister, I don't remember if you got the prototype versions or did you get the actual production versions. You'll have to let me know, because prototypes were like black and really blue, and then the production ones are ash gray matcha green and jeans blue. So I actually have to order, I need to write that down. I need to order black tonight. I've got one more set of basically left of gray. So order filament. Boom, order filament. There's a lot of love in here tonight. Nope, it's just one guy. He's the only one. What's up, Mr. Jones? So who's coming on tonight? Rebel Rouser. Rebel Rouser, are you coming on? You got your own YouTube channel now. Show us what you carried today. He's like, I can't. I'm in my jammies right now. My wife's asleep. What is Robert's? I can't see what his logo or what do you call that? What's the little picture called? Avatar? I don't know. Avatar is no the person thing. I don't know what it is. Thumbnail. There we go. Thumbnail. Can't even talk. So I need sleep. We are at 96 minutes. Good to see you, Mr. DFKSF. Good to see you, brother. Okay, Dark, I gotta ask, what are your top 5 knives you've owned of all time? Dang, or is it too hard of a question? Not necessarily. So on my overseas deployments, I carried ZT religiously. I mean, I carried the 0562, the 0560, not the 0550. I carried a 0150 boot knife. Clearly not every day did I carry all that stuff. Um, the last two deployments, I carried ZT plus a ProTech. Let me grab that. And I do have all those are just buried right now at the moment. Or did I show them earlier? I don't know. But this was I carried this one a lot because it was super easy to carry. It's the smaller Strider collab, so um, this one was one that I carried quite a bit, and not actually not quite a bit. I used the dog snot out of this, and then what else is the other? There's another one that I'm totally forgetting right now, but yeah, definitely the ZTs, the ProTech. So historically, that's what I carried. We'll just go with that. Um, there was one Benchmade too, but it was on a cake deployment, I guess you can say. So it was basically just pretty, and they don't even make them anymore, unfortunately. Let me see if I can pull that one out. I don't think they make these anymore, but there it is. I almost forgot what this thing is called. So this one I carried like 4 or 5 deployments ago. So it it still looks brand new, but again, where I was at didn't really use knives or use it that hard. But great knife. Just it's just smaller. The striker. There we go. Man, you guys are smart. Thank you, Robert. Yeah, because I always wanted the nitrous striker, and I ended up getting the Axis striker. But it's a super cool knife, right? So it looks like a grippy and bailout combined, right? Yeah, this one's super old. I mean, it is what it is, right? But super good. Um, I'd like one of those Protex. They are so nice. Part of a Rob Johnson's. Wait, what? It's part of a Rob Johnson's hemlock. Sorry, I totally missed comments there. Darkwater, are there different grades of filaments for the printer? Some tougher than others? Absolutely. Huge difference in between them. Different needs, but it's good. Some filaments you want to have flexibility, some we want to be super stiff. The stiffer you get, the more brittle they are. Um, I like memory. That's like the big deal I needed with this is it needs to have memory. If I'm pulling this apart here to don and doff the clip, take it on, take it off, I want it to keep that same gap here. So that was hugely important. Um, Yes, great design. Looks like, oh, you already read that. Nice. Love old Benchmade. I wish they had those awesome designs still. I agree. Um, Understand, brother. Just got to keep going. So then I have other ones, but I didn't carry those on that deployment. I was going to take this one on one of them, and I just realized I do not like assisted knives as much as I had hoped. This one just never felt like it was something. Was more like a gentleman's ZT for me, so I never carried that. Um, it's just different. It's a different knife. Cool blade shape, just different. So this was the 0770 carbon fiber. I think these were like $110 on Amazon when I got these. Back when they stopped or when they were selling legit stuff, not sometimes bootleg. So yeah, this one did get a lot. I mean, this one has a ton of wear. I mean, my screws are almost silver, pocket clips beat up, but that was like city carry in Wyoming, right? When I got back. So uh, yeah, that's pretty much my deployment knives. Now, that mean that's my top favorite knives? No. ZT and Benchmade both have their downfalls. ZT was the in-person customer service. That's a whole nother story for another day. Um, so I swore off them for a while, but I don't know. Like, there's so many good knife designs out there. Like, I'm continually impressed. Like today, let's go down here. Um, Here the $30 Miguron or $28 Miguron D2 PBD aluminum for under 30 bucks. Like, this is ridiculous. And then I remember buying this, well over 10 years ago, and this one was like 150 and it's G10. Now it is a beautiful grind on there, right? But I mean, is it worth four times that one or five times? I don't know. This one held up wonderfully, but I Miguron makes pretty dang good stuff, especially for a good price. So, Ron D, Mrs. Kelly, I just remembered I got to get a hold of you. LOL. Knuckles all day. So, the fridge. You've known me my whole life, or your whole life. Um, what would you say has been my most carried knives? I used to carry a lot of Columbia River knife and tool because they were affordable. I think my first expensive knife that I bought was a Spyderco. Um, the fridge actually has had a lot more knives than I have had. He actually started knife collecting more before I have. So I don't know. I do love Benchmade, but I also like a lot of other knives too. So you just can't afford a lot of these anymore. Brother doxed. So Miguron is hard to beat for the price. Great value knives. Derek says he barely remembers to put on underwear in the morning. Derek, for real. Hey, I'll be listening, so don't be talking bad about me. I got to get back to work. Love you guys. It's hard to beat Miguron at that price point. That's for dang sure. Look, I just realized that this clip is sprung. I will absolutely spring it back. But this was a great design, no lie. Pyro says he sent that over. What about the Grail Wise favorites? Um, Coming back into the knife scene after basically a 5-year hiatus, I kind of lost interest in everything. There was a few designs that really stuck out to me right away. Uh, this was the first one, and it was the CKF Evo. This one happens to be basically a reverse tux 4.0. I don't know who made it. I didn't care who made it. I just know that it looked like if you met it in an alley in the middle of the night, that it would beat you to death. So I had to have it. It's not huge. It's not overly huge, I should say. I mean, it's a legit piece of work of art here. um, but I had to have it. So that was probably tied with the most expensive knife I've ever bought. And yeah, I absolutely love this thing. Now I don't know where these are made. I thought they were made in Russia, but I think someone corrected me and said they're not made in Russia. So, anyways, regardless, CKF, this thing is unreal, and I think it's worth every bit of the money I paid for it. So, um, I would say that was kind of like the first one that I went head hunting for, as I started seeing the different knives that were available, and so I was pretty pumped to get this one. Now, the other ones that I saw that I really liked, um, were the Sikore or Sikore. I don't know how to say that, from Gecko Customs. And the more Gecko Customs I see, the more I want. And I think there's a gentleman in this chat who thinks the same way I do, because he owns every one of their customs and their proto or their productions, excuse me, not protos. So, and then in fact, this was a gift from that specific gentleman. So, uh, the Sick is an absolutely amazing EDC carry. Just easy on the hands, easy on the eyes. It has that look, right? Another one is a Rosie. I don't have a real Rosie, and I will get one someday. I want to find someone that needs to make a car payment so I can at least pay less than what they paid for it. Um, so yeah, someday I'll get a Rosie. Uh, this knife right here, I'm not saying I went after this knife. I got it because it was a good deal, and as soon as I put it in hand, I was like, dude, this fits me so good. Is the handle weird? Yeah, it looks like a black banana that has pokies on it. I don't know. Not a big fan of the look of the handle, but the way this fits, I really like it. I love the blade shape. So I actually sold this to Rebel Rouser, and then I begged and pleaded to get it back several months later. So this one was in my possession. I sold it and bought it back. So Uh, if that tells you something, I that's how much I like this knife. So then I like the color so much that I bought the mini Excalibur in that color too. So um all right, so there's those. Now, hinders. I had a 0392, which is basically this identical model in full titanium. I just think it's super weird with the tip down carry and then the extra screws. It just seems like too much going on. Now, this knife is gorgeous, and it's going to be even better looking when I get the other scale on here. But, you know, I never bought a hinderer because that, like, I'm like, oh, that just bothers me with the extra screws. And then it's not even deep carry. So then I got to buy an aftermarket. They don't even make a deep carry for one. So then, this is just me complaining. Okay. So this is my opinion, right? Um, there is aftermarket companies that make them, but, you know, you don't always want the knife sticking out of your pocket. That's just me, right? Maybe it's not just me because I see other people complain about it too. But when you pocket that sucker, and that's what's rotten designed, nice belly. Love everything about the gecko. The green just pops. I love the two rosies I have, one standard and one XL. How's the Excalibur? The mini. This is the compact Excalibur, and it's legit. I'm not gonna lie, this thing is just. It's really good in hand. Again, I wish I had a knife company like prodding me to make a design to put my name out there, but I'm not. I'm not big enough for that. So, um, good job with this, Kunwu. Now, I was told this is actually way better than the original Excalibur. So I don't know. I don't have an original, so I couldn't tell you yay or nay. I think someone in here has it though. Rodney, what do you think about the full size versus the compact? You tell us. Um, oh, I'll pick one. Pick on you, Derek. That's a given. Black banana with pokies. That's what it looks like to me. So I don't know how else to describe it. Ah, the mini compact. It's compact. Thank you, Brown Sugar, for the message. It just came across my screen. Definitely appreciate that. Um, all right, so coming back in, or my grails. Definitely wanted a sea otter from Monterey Bay. Actually, Big Red was the one who introduced me to Monterey Bay knives, and Mr. Okada. So had to get a sea otter, and definitely worth the money. Very cool. Um, so I got one, but I never carried it because this one's special. So it just sits in my grail box. So there's that. Now, one knife that I have seen, but I've had never got until recently, is the what is it? Griffin F3. So after getting this thing fits so good in my hand, and it's extremely smooth. Of course, maybe my it's too cold down here in my basement right now to be drop shutty with all the oil I put on there, but just glass smooth and pretty. I like the LG, but the small is preferable. Okay, nice. I still don't know what my grail would be. So I don't know. When you say grails, I'm showing you some of the ones that I have on my top shelf. Actually, all the ones I have on my top shelf. Uh, the Vero Mini Nova. Like, this is not a mini knife by any. Um, oh, I just had a funny text message. This is a Mini Nova. This is not mini by any means. This is a full size knife. Now, the regular Nova is just an absolute massive beast. So after handling the big one, I was like, I'm sure the smaller one's going to be all that in a bag of potato chips, and it is. So did I hunt after this one? Not a bit. Is this permanent collection? 100%. So it is now top shelf in my collection. This is one that I did hunt right off the bat too. I had seen the quiet carries, and this is about as rosy-ish that I have. Um, I guess between that and the Gecko Customs, but having that smiley thumb hole on the Drift V1, I had to find one. I paid handsomely for it, but it was worth every penny. My wife has a Scout and loves it. What was that from Urban EDC? Absolutely, it is. Um, I had a really nice coupon with them for buying so many knives over the years. But that also kind of leads me to the Urban F5.5. Like, if there is such a thing as an easy EDC, I think the F5.5 is probably one of the best. And that's pretty close between the F5.5 and say like the Biblio type knives. They're just really good for daily carry. So you know, is it a grail? I don't know, but it just is an easy premium knife for me to just throw in my pocket, know that you have something that's absolutely legit for daily carry. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with my grail. Then my grail is always the next one. You introduced me to KB knives. All the ones I own are bangers. KB has absolutely awesome bangers. Even if I got a grail, I'd be chasing something else. I have sold so many knives in the last few days that that I said I would never sell, because I'm on a side quest, and it's not for a knife; it's for a garden shed. Please don't tell people I'm selling knives for a garden shed, but it's something that we need, and I just figured that's a way to get money for that. So KB, absolutely love my KBs, love the Spider Co's. I mean, there's just so many good ones. Like, again, you can chase until you're blue in the face. There's always a great design out there. So hello, Mr. Lynch. You introduced me. Rodney, thank you so much for the bag of chips. Thank you so much for the channel donation. Thank you for getting that going tonight. I definitely appreciate that. Haha, you and my wife are addicted to urban EDC. Oh, you have no idea. You don't even have the slightest idea. I do like urban EDC. Um, some of their stuff is so reasonably priced compared to what the market is for something similar. So um, I definitely like it. Love that knife. Just waiting for the clips to come in stock. Wow. And it wouldn't be Urban EDC without the Bacero. And here's another one that I absolutely love. This is a chunky boy, not in size overall, but it is a very thick blade. Love it. It's a big boy, but just nice. Very nice. I don't know. Maybe people don't like this one as much as I do, but I love it. The nicest knife I have was bought for me by one you awesome members, the Mini Griffin. That is awesome. One of your awesome members, the Mini Griffin. Oh yeah, Coister. Anyone have a discount code for quiet carry? I do not, Robert. Um, I wish I did. Hit me up after the show, Dark Water. Roger that, Rodney. I have knives that I consider grails, but it has nothing to do with how much they cost. Absolutely. Yeah, me neither. Like, I mean, I wish this was $200. It just happens to be so much more, but this one fits my hand that good. And again, it just looks mean. It's aggressive. I like it. Every once in a while, you got to have an aggressive knife, and this happens to be it. I almost put it up for sale last week, too. How crazy is that? Oh, wow. I like that. My wife is screaming in the background because she knows all those knives. That's crazy. Well, good for her. If I had an extra Urban EDC, I would send her one. Oh, I found one blem. Cool. I rarely ever get to see blems when they print because it just doesn't happen. But I got one tonight. Make sure I didn't run out of filament. That's why. No, we got filament. So I got one fluke straight to the trash. Not bad waste if you're just having one. The CKF is so schmexy. I have a $50 knife in my safe just because of where it came from. I agree, price does not make the grail. It's about the sentimental value. Use the new file. I know, Jim Cox. Use my file now. CKF Evo 3.0 and DLC is fire. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. You wanting a full DLC, but I just wanted the one that fit my hand right. You know, the 4.0 fit right off the bat the first time, so I was good with it. Uh, Easy EDC is para 3. I have 4 of them. Oh, okay. So here we talk about uh who cares about price. I'll show you an absolute along with the F5.5. An absolute no-brainer of a carry. Ian Stearns, are you in here still? So, absolute no-brainer of a carry. If you can find or ever see a Bridgeport 395, pick one up. I mean, they are just unreal. This is my second titanium one that I have. The other one, Ian Stearns, I believe, bought from me, and it was the Mahi Mahi finish one, the custom one that I did. But this is just such a good daily carry knife. It is hard to argue. I mean, it's different shaped, but my Lanta, the action, the feel in hand. This one just happens to weigh like a tank because it's full tie. Is is crazy. So yeah, I'm here. I love your Bridgeport Anno, and it's still sitting next to me. So yeah, Ian Stearns did buy my other one that I had, but I loved it. So I actually was like instant seller's remorse the second I sold it. But I knew at some point I would find one for sale, and I did. So I was able to pick another one up, and I actually have an extra set of scales. Thank you, Ian, for being here. But I have an extra set of titanium scales, and I'm going to do, if you don't mind, another mahi mahi type. So that's kind of the goal, is to make an extra custom one. But I also like the super lightweight of the carbon fiber too. So I'll have one carbon and one tie that I can change the scales on. So yeah, heck heck of a good knife right here. Now the only issue that I had with Bridgeport, and they never answered me, is when they went from Gen 1 14C 28N to Gen 2 20CV, um, that they got rid of the jimping. Clearly they made the hole smaller and added a thumb stud, blah, 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 blah. You can't get rid of the jimping. I love the jimping. I'm all about the jimping. So I prefer this blade hands down over the 20CV blade. So 14C or 20CV. Yes, make another mahi mahi. That's the best part, is you can always recreate it. Well, I will try. That one took a lot of work to do to get it right, and it just turned out so awesome. So trying to get that exact. Well, I don't want it to be exact. I want it to be similar, but not exact. So um, just got the carbon fiber 8022 in yesterday. I think you'd really like it. So I looked at the 8022, and it said it was coming out. Maybe it sold out in seconds or something, because I went on there at like 10:30 my time, and it was sold out. And so I had the money. I didn't pick it up. Maybe I'll find one eventually, but oh man, these are, again, no brainer carry right here. One of the best ones out there. And they're no longer a company. So again, if you see one of these out there available, pick it up without question. No price is too much for these. They're that good of a knife. So I would pay under $200 if you're getting the V1 though. Like my Carter carbon fiber. Now, if you get the V2 titanium, yeah, expect you're going to pay over 200 for it. So, Morgan, the mahi mahi, well loved and has a good home. I knew it was. I knew it would be there forever too. When you bought that, Ian, I did. I got lucky. It did. I got lucky. Okay, so they did sell out fast. Or maybe I missed the drop. So it's sold out in under 30 seconds. I just don't see the $700 anywhere in there. Um, I thought the blade would have like a hollow grind or a satin finish, but it just, not dogging on them. I didn't see anything over these for $300 more. I guess that was my kind of take on it. Um, I'm back. I've been lurking. I'm still lurking and working and lurking. What's up, fam? Can't put down the KB mantra and the concept thoth. Please pass the thoth, please. Who? What does that say? Who's back again? Guess who's back? Back again. Clayton's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Clayton's back. Guess who's back? Wow. I'm a weirdo. Anyways, cool. So there's kind of my rant on my grails. Now, there's so many knives again that have hit into that status. Um, even these Demcos, like I saw the Demcos at first. I'm like, I don't like flat knives, but I found out that they actually are good. They are really great knives. Hence having this one now, the 3V DLC. It's good. So me too. All right, so SoCal, I hope that answered your question, or anybody else. I know I can go on a rant for hours. So um, yeah. Anyways, well, um, we're at hour and 24. Let's do a quick giveaway, and then I gotta get. Oops. I just dumped a bunch of stuff. Then I got to get. It is. Oh yeah, I got to get actually. So, if someone would post the rules, if Stacy's still in here, if not, someone else, 18 or older, must be U.S. resident. Um, yeah, something like that. We'll go with that. You have any opinion on Shirogorov? I'd never had one. That's my only opinion is that I've never had one. Shirogorov, if that's how you say it. Shirogorov, Shiro. Jim says, text to me. Rules are dance stand wins by default. Hey, game over. There we go. Dance stand wins by default. We good. I like this little fart. What a nice little. Rules are dance stand wins. Yes, sir. Clearly the winner right there. Yep. That's him right there. Get him. No rules. The Tanto is wicked nice. It's wicked smart. Numbers game. One guess only. Closest without going over wins. No duplicate accounts. Must be in the US or have a proxy in the US. Must be subscribed and at least 18 years old. In case of tie, knife off in effect. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so I better make a number here. Do you guys want to see what I write down before you guess? We are gonna do number 300 to 400, and today is come on, give me something original. Ah, yeah, this number. I remember this number. Okay, we've got a number. Ooh, it's opening. In case of knife off, in effect. Ian says I've had several, and I cannot justify the price. I haven't had any, but when I saw one, anyways, there's a couple customs I want, and I can't justify the price. 357. All right, we're in effect. Jim Cox says go. Holy cow. I am fading fast tonight. 352 for the Rebel of Rousers. Closest without going over wins. Do. And tonight we're going to get a choice of either EDC tray, or I mean dump tray, I guess would be the right term, or we can do some pocket clips. So we got the dump tray or pocket clips. Your choice. What's the number range? 300 to 400. What do I want to play with? The answer is yes. 338 for Burning Stables Forge, says Mr. Jones. IDS KFS to McRanger. 369. I changed mine. Why you changing? Yep. Dang good knife. Makes me mad that they went out of business. Come on, Morgan. Stop yawning. Oh, I did get another sparrow in today. Solely for the purpose of making another nipped sparrow. So if any of you guys want a custom Kaiser sparrow, I have another one on the docket that I'm going to do. I remove the flipper. I get rid of the nasty factory finish that comes on this sucker, and I round out the frame to get rid of the really high sharp point on here. So it makes it much more slimmer. And man, this knife is a big surprise. That's how good this sparrow is. And I just dark watered it to make it a little bit better. So if anybody's interested in a custom sparrow, let me know. In fact, I should look at it because I didn't even see what condition it is in. Doesn't matter because I will recondition it. So there's that sparrow. Too many people choose 357, so I figured I would change it. Says it looks clean. Of course it looks clean. Well, a little bit of dark water can go a long way, right? I don't like these inserts on here. They're the devil. Okay, Norsa. The Sparrow looks great modded and it functions great. So, oh yeah, this sucker is in really good condition actually. So let's go side by side. You can see where the flipper has been deleted completely. Gets rid of the sparrow wing. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's what it's called. So it allows you to get up and actually choke up on the blade. And then if we go side by side with the handle, you can see how much I removed. Let's do it like this to get rid of that point on the handle. And it makes it so much more enjoyable, makes it thinner pocket profile. And then this is another reason I do this the way I do. This is how bad the finish are on on Kaiser on not Kaisers on this knife in particular is if I rub another knife across it or I have keys in my pocket, this is what happens. And this is just barely touching that sucker. So this is really not great for a factory finish. So I Zer blast it and it becomes like Flight of the Navigator here. So if anybody wants one, I have a brand. Well, yeah, let me check the edge. They said it was new. Oh yeah, still a factory edge. Other than my 3 marks that I just put on there that are going to go away anyways. Um, this is a blank canvas. It will be just like this. So let me know. Um, I enjoy doing this and making these sparrows better one blade at a time. So let me know. Or burning stables. Maybe we can do maybe we can do a trade. Takes me about 4 hours to do one of those because I just do it, when I can. Yeah, super sweet. So yeah, let me know. Awesome. All right, let's shut her down for the night, or let's draw the number. Stop the game here, and we will go. The cool thing about Blackbird Designs, Vince said he designed the Sparrow to be a modder's platform, and it totally makes sense, right? Like it works perfectly for that. Southern Cal says hi. Hi, Southern Cal. Okay, so choice between the clips, a set of clips, or a EDC dump tray. And here we go. The number is 321. That was my boot camp division. 321. Line up outside on the drill deck. 321. Who do we got? You got to go back up in the comments. There's green. I think 318 was the closest one I had seen, but I stopped reading after I started talking. So Metal Relic Art at 318. Stacy Bolstered Blades at 319. Sorry, Metal Relic Art. 359, 332, 384, 336. Too many people at 357. Stop. So I got Stacy Bolstered Blades at 319 smackaroos. All right, Stacy, you let me know what you want. You want a dump tray? You want pocket clips? You want I don't know. You tell me what you want. Congratulations, Stacy, and much deserved. Ooh, if no one wants that sparrow, maybe Caleb Haney for his retirement gift should get a custom Darkwater sparrow. What do you guys think? That seems like a worthwhile thing. What let me know what say you in the comments. Yeah. Yeah. The Jake, what's up, the Jake? Right off the bat, thank you. Do something nice to Coister. Coister says, thank you, Stacy. Coister, let me know what you want in the comments. Got to give it to him now, right? Exactly. He's probably doing woodwork or something right now, so he's not even listening to me. That would be, you know what I should, oh, I'm getting ideas. Getting ideas. Getting ideas. I'd love a tray. What color, Mr. Coister? Sick. Congratulations. That Darkwater Sparrow would make a nice gift. I think so too. Especially for a brother like Caleb Haney. It's my man right there. I think he would love this. It's sold. I'm full of ideas. I'm tired, boss. I'm ready to go to bed. Yeah. Surprise me, Darkwater. You don't have a favorite color? I gotta have a favorite color. I, man, that would be awesome. So, okay. Do. What up, Orbital? How you getting on so late? I'm getting ready to go to bed, mijo. What's up? I kept trying to join for a while, but YouTube kept playing. Oh, I heard that YouTube has been screwing up. I keep getting these messages saying we've experienced blah 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 issues. Oh, let me write Coister before I get sidetracked, like I did. Coister. It's black. That a black and blue or black and red? Well, this is definitely black and like teal. So there's this one. I'm not doing the parts trays because I'm doing those specifically to raise money for restoring the bond. These dump trays obviously can be used for parts trays. They're just not compartmentalized like so. But I got this teal one that I just got some grease on because I'm super cool. Don't know how. Or there's other colors. So you just let me know. Let's say a prayer for Burning's mom. Wait, what did I miss? I'm spraying cabinets and listening at the same time. You have done so much for me, bro. I appreciate it more than you know. You don't have to do that. I like that blue one. Glad we got to hang tonight, Morgan. I think you think you could say a prayer for my mom tonight? Yes. Um, okay. Is anybody else? Would anybody else like a prayer tonight? Orbital Knives. It's 9. I know, but I had a long day. Orbital. Good to see you, Eddie. Dad, mom and dad. Oh, mom and dad tonight. Okay, see what you're saying. Good to see you too. Yeah, that's what I meant. Stupid auto text. Let's see a prayer for Burning's mom. Eddie, when you doing a live? That teal is fire. Okay, we'll do the teal. And whenever I get invited, try the new print on one of these two. Could use the dimensions like listen and try to get the right layer height. Okay. Roger that, Jim. I just gotta get some time. Okay, so does anybody else have a prayer request real quick? I know I need to add. Um, and then there's something else. Okay, we're gonna go with that right now. Okay, so dear Lord, we just come to you right now, and we just ask you, with all of us, we have 31 people in here, including me right now, Lord, and maybe other people in the background. There's a lot of people here gathered right now to have fun tonight, to gather on a Tuesday night to hang out. But more importantly, right now we are lifting all in agreement these individuals or these people up in prayer right now. Specifically, right now, we're going to ask for a burning stable. We're going to ask for Clayton's mom and dad right now. They're going through something, and I just ask that you see to their need, Lord, and that you hear our prayers and you see whatever is going on. We don't need to know. Just know that we are asking you for intervention, Lord. Again, of course, I always say your will be done because I don't want to go against your will no matter what, Father. But we just asked in agreement that we bring them to you and see to it that their need and their issue gets resolved and met, Father. Lord, I also am bringing up one of my son's friends named Emmanuel. Emmanuel, he's very sick. And Lord, you know his ailment. It's not an ailment, I think it's a disease, sickle cell anemia. Lord, you have the power to save, you have the power to heal, you have the power to create. Lord, we just ask that you take that disease and you just cast it as far as the east is from the west, Father, because such a young man and such a sweet, sweet young man, um, and one of your humble servants, Lord, that you just take that and just, I just ask for a healing in your name, Father. I plead the blood over his life, and I believe fully in for a healing. And Lord, we lift up my one of my employees today, Lord, just the tragic passing that happened today. Never the news you want to wake up to. And Lord, just lift his wife up and his family in prayer for peace and for healing and recovery. Um, and for those that were around when that happened, that you bring them peace and healing and recovery as well, because it was very tragic, Lord. So we just lift them up to you right now. And the ones that did not raise their hand or bring a prayer that want it, for those unspoken prayers out there right now, that we just lift all those up to you, Lord, and that you see to their need. And we just thank you, Father, for your blessings. Above all, no matter if we're still kicking, we're still breathing, and I can just give you the utmost thanks for that, Father. Thank you so much for giving us the ability to be resilient. Um, just we appreciate that, Lord. So we love you. Thank you so much for your grace and your salvation. We bring all these things to you in your precious name. Amen. So thank you guys so much for allowing me the time to spend time with you on a Tuesday night. Thank you for entrusting me with prayers. That means so much more to me than you'll ever know. It means more to me than the knives that are on this table, by light years. Um, because that's what it's all about, is eternity. We got to be eternity focused versus right now focused. So anyways, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. If you ever need me, most of you know how to get a hold of me. And again, thank you for everything. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Anchor Crew, for the subscriptions. I will do that. Actually, I think Brown Sugar sent that to me, but I will do that drawing right now. And we will catch you soon, and have a good night. Thank you guys so much. Take care. Bye bye.